Before we start, let's get one important thing straight. This video is not meant to put down Pinetwork. This isn't about settling scores or a random attack. Instead, the goal is to offer helpful feedback based on facts, real-world experiences, and worries shared by many pioneers. Because a serious project also needs to be able to hear what's not working and get better. Since it started in 2019, Pinetwork has brought in millions of users worldwide. Mobile mining, the promise of a decentralized network, and the dream of financial freedom. But behind all the excitement, some serious questions are coming up. In this video, we're going to openly talk about the 10 big problems with Pinetwork, the ones that are making more and more pioneers doubt it. Ready? Let's go. Weakness 1. No official listing on major platforms. Even with millions of users, Pi is still not listed on big platforms like Binance, Coinbase, or Kraken, so it's impossible to know its real value in a free market. This makes it seem like the project doesn't want to be tested by the market, and that's a problem for investors. Weakness 2. Annoyingly slow. This project has been going on for over 5 years, at a snail's pace. Many are still waiting for the real open mainnet, a free exchange platform, or even an official launch date. The result, the community is getting impatient and some are giving up. Weakness 3. Most tokens are locked. Do you mine every day? That's great, but what can you do with your Pi? For most people, the tokens are locked, impossible to transfer or trade. This locking system, while strategic, makes the project seem stuck. Weakness 4. KYC is slow, unclear, and frustrating. KYC, which is super important for moving to the mainnet, is a big source of frustration. Some have been waiting for months with no answer. There isn't much clear info on how they approve people, which makes it feel unfair. Weakness 5. The roadmap that keeps changing. They talk about phases and a growing ecosystem, but what's the real plan? The lack of clarity makes it seem like Pi is moving without a clear plan, just going with whatever ideas the developers have. Weakness 6. A poor and unconvincing ecosystem. For now, very few useful apps actually work on Pi. Some partner apps are empty, have no real activity, or are even abandoned. This makes it feel like a storefront with nothing behind it. Weakness 7. Too much controlled communication. The founders rarely speak, and when they do, it's often vague, mysterious, or too technical. The result? A community that feeds on rumors and theories because of a lack of real information. Weakness 8. Still a centralized network. Despite all the talk about blockchain, the Pi network is still very centralized. Few validators, code that's not very public, and decisions made only by the main team. Where is the famous decentralization? Weakness 9. No verified market value. Pi has no official price because it can't be freely traded. The internal prices in apps like 100 Pi for a pizza don't reflect any real market. In these conditions, it's hard to consider it a real cryptocurrency. Weakness 10. Risk of general demotivation. This isn't a flaw, but rather a result of the 9 flaws mentioned above. More and more pioneers are stopping mining or no longer following the project's news. After waiting so long, there's a risk that the community will shrink, and that one day, even the most loyal will turn away from the project. So, these are the 10 most often talked about weaknesses of Pinetwork. Does this mean the project is doomed to fail? Not necessarily. But these points need to be heard and fixed if Pi truly wants to become a major player in crypto. In the next video, I'll show you Pinetwork's defense against these criticisms, what pioneers say in response, and why some believe in it more than ever. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe for more content and to support us. Thank you.